We continue to be greatly perturbed by the behavior of our politicians in our country. We've watched, we've tried to plead with them, and they seem to be totally impervious, totally ununderstanding, and unconcerned about the dangers that they are placing our people in. First and foremost, we are still in very serious COVID times. We have seen the number of deaths are still very high. In my backyard in Muheria, we have seen the number of deaths being so high that the coffins cannot supply enough for all the funerals we are having. And yet, our politicians are still trotting around the country and happily congregating people in those impromptu rallies that they continue to make, where people come around them chanting, shouting without masks and with the highest risk of infection. Yet they think they themselves are free. But even if we are vaccinated, it is important to tell both our Kenyan citizens and our politicians that the vaccine does not of itself mean you cannot get COVID. And it does not mean you have 100% guarantee that if you get COVID, that it won't be serious. It is therefore, we must avoid the catastrophic results that we will get from this reckless behavior of our politicians. On one hand, we continue to witness very, very many illnesses, people in ICUs and people who are very, very sick. And on the other, the danger that we will have even more deaths of Kenyans. And God forbid, even the death of politicians. They are not immune. They are not that they cannot be seriously affected. We hate to have to go to mourn you when you are so greedily looking for votes. The second thing that we would like to castigate our politicians is that they have then, because of their greed of votes and popularity, decided the places of worship are owned by them. They are demanding in churches, in places of worship, to have a political rally to address people politically. The Catholic Church has said it very clearly that we will not allow the politicians to speak in our churches.